Welcome, Aquarius, Pisces, to your beginning of the month of March reading. Welcome, welcome, guys. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Almost the end of the month. This month is going by super fast, at least for me. I hope you guys are all doing great. Let's see. Best message coming out. And one more. There it is. Ooh, it looks like you're holding back on something at this time. You could be in some kind of indecision, not knowing if you need to leap forward. Yes, or the recognition and reward. Talking about that Three of Pentacles. Not sure if I want to build here. Not sure if I want to, go to this group meeting. It could be so many different things going on around you. It could be being recognized by someone. Let's see what's going on. It looks like for a lot of you, it's holding back. I'm not sure if you want them to recognize you. So you're holding back. Let's see what's going on in your past over here. That's really going to help put a light on why you're holding back, right? Standing your ground in the past. So it does feel like, yeah, you've been kind of in a challenge mode. There could be some competition around you. Maybe that's, been one of the things. Maybe you've been trying to go around. Yeah, staying kind of solid over here for your beliefs and standing up for yourself with the overall awareness to the situation. Having this awareness. Let's see what's going on here, guys. There it is again. It's the Seven of Wands again. So definitely feeling like you're in some kind of protection mode, maybe even feeling a little bit of defense. Yeah, defending yourself, holding on to your own, but yet wanting to be recognized. I feel like you wanted this recognition, and now you're just feeling like, I don't know now, right? Because I've done everything, and they're still not recognizing my talents at work. They're still not recognizing me at, wherever. It could be through a hobby. It could be at work. It could be a relationship, right? It's saying they're not recognizing me for my worth. Okay. That's okay. Do I stay or do I go now? If you're not going to recognize me, what am I going to do? Yes, in the present now, it's talking about that sacrifice. At the end here, I'm going to grab a card here, guys, and see what the overall is. Okay, so what do we have here? Yes, it's been some hurts and pains because you've sacrificed so much to the situation. So definitely feeling like, oh, I don't know if this is going to come through. You might even feel like you're defeated in this situation because, that Ten of Swords is really hurting. But the good thing about that is, this just says I'm going to bounce back though, right? It's not completely over. It's just that, I feel very defeated. I've given everything. I've put up such a challenge over here, and you might even feel like you're in protection mode at this time because you're holding back. So kind of and this is holding your own, standing up for yourself through this situation, fearing that things won't change in the situation, fearing that they're not going to give me that recognition that I've been looking for. I've given everything. And look over here, you're fully aware you have the challenge to the challenge. So you still are holding on to yesterday's energy of that challenge, but fully aware of, what you've sacrificed and what's going on around you. Okay, so we're all going to grab a card really fast. We're going to put over here for what you don't see coming to the situation. We'll get back to that at the end of the reading. So let's just look at that really fast. It's going to be this card. I don't know what it is. We're going to be all excited together. So let's keep going. That's just going to tie everything together, so we'll see what it is. Yeah. So it does feel like you are still kind of moving forward from the past, but you still have that kind of past energy there, right? Because it's saying I'm not 100%, past. Well, we have the challenge, right? So you're like, that's where it is, right? I'm still feeling like I'm challenged. So even though I'm moving past it, it's still in the back of my mind. which means I'm still reliving that energy, still feeling that energy of being in this challenge mode. It's very frustrating, right? It's very frustrating to know you've given everything and yet nothing has happened. Okay, so let's go over here. We're going to use a different deck and see what's coming. Man, so yeah, right now it doesn't look like a whole lot's changing just yet. Let's get towards the end of the mid-month, going into the end of the month, and see kind of where what's going on there. Ooh, becoming the star of the show. So it does look like you are going to get some attention towards the end of the mid-month here, which is going to make you feel, you know, like the star. You're going to feel like the star of the show. You're finally being acknowledged for everything that you've put into this situation. Whether it's a love situation, they're finally like, hey, I notice you, or if it's a job, however it is, but they're definitely finally recognizing you. They're recognizing your strength. They're recognizing your courage. You know, it's kind of crazy, guys. It's almost like you think you're defeated, and you're in this challenge mode. But I still think, even though you're still doing all these things, and a little frustrated still, I still think that you're really putting out that courage. You're still doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? There's nothing here that says just because I feel like I'm defeated, or that I'm challenged, or I fear that this isn't going to change, that I have changed my ways. Right, there is nothing here that says you've changed. Why? Because this says resistance to change. So this is telling me you're still in that energy of fighting. You're still in that energy, no matter how drained you are, because you're still living in that yesterday, right? You're still living in yesterday, and you're fully aware. And even though you're still, you know, so you're still sacrificing what it is. You're still trying to get that recognition, even though you're holding back. I think it's just holding back on. It's like, how do you say that? Give me a card for that, because it's like you're holding back, but you're still staying strong. So they're still seeing you as strong and giving it your own, even though, yeah, because you're keeping yourself balanced. So you're balancing out the holding back from giving it all. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. I'm still courageous, but maybe I'm not giving you 100. Okay. So I'm balancing the scales of how much I'm going to give you. That's why you're holding back. But they still see you as very strong. So you're still putting out this strong, like personification. You're still pushing out this energy when they see you, right? How do I see you? You're strong. But you might be saying, but I'm not as strong as I was last time, because last time I was really pushing. I was really pushing 100, and I don't feel like I'm giving 100 anymore, which is very interesting, because you could say, even though I'm not giving 100 anymore because I know I could give so much more, they're not noticing it that way. Right, so you're saying, I'm only giving like 40% now. I don't know what you're talking about, but they don't see that. They still see you walking in. They still see you giving out all of this, and that's why you're shining. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, see, they do. They see you giving. It's crazy. So it's not so much how you do things sometimes. Sometimes it's just the energy around us. It's kind of like having that, what is it? That's that smiling yet crying on the inside. I'm smiling at you, but I'm crying on the inside. And that's what they're seeing, though. Yeah. So they do want to come and talk to you about this situation. They do want to do that, and that's where you're going to feel very happy about the situation. Oh my gosh. They're watching you, and they're noticing how much you're giving, and right. So for some reason, even though you've backed down and you're holding back, they don't see that. That's interesting. But then you could say too, I heard that it's because they didn't really notice how much you were 100% putting out the first time, but yet they notice it now, then they wouldn't notice the difference, right? Yeah, I do hear that. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and see what this overall card is. I'm very excited. The Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this new information coming towards you. It's all about this good news. them being aware of the situation, them being aware of you, them offering you this opportunity. They want to speak about this. They want to communicate with you about this situation. If this is a career situation, let's grab some money cards and see what's going on here. And then if it's love, we'll grab another card. Wow. This is beautiful. It's the happy surprise. Wow. Wow. This says an unexpected turn can bring positive change, so be ready. They really, when they're talking, I mean, you know, if this is a work situation, they're ready to talk to you about something that's going to make you really happy. Now we know why you have the Ace of Cups there. Very beautiful. Okay, and if this is a love situation, let's grab some love cards. Even though I don't think these are the right love cards, we should have used the other. I should have used the other deck here. It says you deserve love. They're seeing you and feeling that they're, wow, they see you as very attractive. Very, very attractive. Wow. It's almost like, wait, who are you? And it's like, yeah, I've been trying to get your attention. Very beautiful. So let's get an angel card. Wow. You're starting to become very attractive. There's something that's going on that is attracting you to them. And, you know, it could just be that you're holding back now, not giving them all that energy to let in. So getting more information about the situation and remain positive. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.